Hey, I'm MC Rick. It's the program. Let's all rise to sing our national anthem. Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? For the land of the free and the home of the brave. Yeah, well, it's the program again. Like I said just a minute ago before we started singing the national anthem, it's it. We're here, and it's Saturday. What are we gonna do today? Maybe believe, think, feel. Somebody called me today. There was the they called my phone. They said something about jury duty, and they like they said you missed jury duty, and you're a criminal now or something like that. And that they said they're gonna lock me up. They're gonna lock you up, and you gotta pay fines or something. And I'm pretty sure that it was a scam, or now I'm a criminal. So maybe I'm gonna ask people about this jury duty scam kind of thing. You ever had to do jury duty? I don't know how it works, but maybe I'm gonna call the people, the real jury people, and say, how does jury duty work? Because can you explain it to me? Because I think that I'm getting scammed. Otherwise, I'm in trouble. Well, I'm pretty confident that it's a scam, because they're like, you're gonna get locked up. Like, I don't think they would say locked up, but it was scary. Either way, it was scary. So I'm on the edge of calling them again, the people who scammed me, because they got their number and told me to call them back. So maybe on the program we're going to start calling them potentially if I think that they're scammers, because I'm pretty confident that they're scammers, but we're going to ask other people about it when we get to there. So we got a message from Mr. Ginsu, and we got some other things, but here, let's call Freddie, the producer, first, and we're going to ask him about the scammer thing. I didn't get a lawyer, actually. Like, not for legal reasons, but just to, like, I guess for legal reasons, like, hey, what is legal? Can you tell me about legality? Have you ever been scammed by weird juror people? Ew, it was scary. They were threatening me on the phone. You ever been threatened on the phone? I think it was a scam. This is where I'm gonna find out for sure. Somebody knows. This is Freddie, the producer. Hello, Freddie.
Hey, you've reached Freddie Dobler. I can't come to the phone right now, but if you leave me a nice message, then I will call you back as soon as I can. Thanks a lot.
Hey, Freddie, it's the program. You can call us back in about 50 minutes today. I have a question to you about whether things are scams or not. Do you know about scams? Oh, you know about jury duty, though. You know about jury duty and scamming? You know, they're like, we are authority figures. Like, oh, I'll tell you all about it. You can watch the episode. You can call us back. You have about 15 minutes. All right, let's call, I don't know, call somebody who knows about scams. I think Jeremy. Or if he's in this book. Or John. John probably knows about scams. Or maybe Fred. Oh yeah, Jeremy's not in this book though. And to find him over here. Oh, he's not in this book either. Jeremy. I don't know how to call him. How do phones work, viewers? Isn't this exciting? Okay, I'm gonna look it up on this other thing. I think this thing will tell me about how that works. So they call, yeah, it's like it's scary. They're threatening me. Have you ever been threatened on the phone? Just like, hey, I felt like it was Scream. It's like Scream the movie. Okay. Now I just need a pen. And I'm going to put Jeremy into the book. And then we're going to say, Jeremy, do you know about scams? I'm pretty sure it was a scam. Okay, I'm going to get a pen. I'm going over here for a pen. And I'm going to come back and we're going to find out things about things. Jeremy knows about things, I think. Like, who am I going to call for, it's like, Jeremy, are you my lawyer? You know, I should call a lawyer. I was like thinking, I'm pretty convinced that it's a scam now. For a minute, you know, anybody tells you that they're out to get you. It's scary. Okay. Here we go. Calling Jeremy now. Let's say, hey, Jeremy. What do you know about scams? They had my name though. They must have got it from telemarketing. Hello, I'm trying to reach you,
Hey, program.
Hey, Jeremy, how are you?
I am doing well right now.
Oh.
Good. Hey, do you know? Hey, it's who?
Yeah.
What
was that?
Okay, do you know about scams? Let me tell you something that happened to me today.
Okay.
Okay, I got a phone call and they said, they're like, we're looking for, they said my full name. They had my name somehow. And then they said, we're with the Thurston County Sheriff's Department. And
It's a scam.
And you didn't call, you didn't make it for jury duty. And now you're in trouble.
Maybe that might be legitimate, but jury duty, but they're not going to do much if you skipped it.
They said, but then they're like, if you don't show up, we're going to lock you up. But then they told me to go to the courthouse, which is weird, right? Like, they didn't just ask me for money. They said, go to the courthouse.
Did they ever send you a letter?
Well, I don't know. Nobody knows my address. That's the thing.
Okay. That's kind of weird. Usually they send it out to, like, your last known address or whatever.
Yeah. But they knew the address.
I've had 3.
They knew the address.
I don't know.
They knew the address to the courthouse, though.
Out of the 4, how many were there?
Okay.
So I'm not sure if I should just start. Maybe I'm just going to call that number that called me on the air.
Call them and say that you did not receive the letter in the mail saying that.
Oh yeah, well I'd already told them that when they on the phone.
Yeah.
And then they're like, well now you have to come down to the courthouse or we're going to lock you up.
They wouldn't lock you up.
Yeah,
That's
they
not
wouldn't.
something they would ever say.
They wouldn't say that, right?
No.
So you think I should call them and then re-harass them on the program?
Yeah.
I'm gonna call them and then I'm just gonna say, hello, you're in legal trouble. And they're gonna be like, no, you're in legal trouble.
Exactly.
Yeah. And I'm gonna say, you have to give me money or I'm gonna lock you up.
There wouldn't be any money associated with jury duty. You wouldn't know anything.
Yeah.
You just get like a citation of some kind, but that would be it.
They were threatening me with. They're like, we're gonna lock you up.
Yeah.
But they knew the address to the courthouse, and they're like, come to the address to the courthouse. And it's like, well, why would they say that? I'm pretty convinced.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
I'm pretty convinced that it's false,
I don't know.
though. You don't know? You're not a lawyer? I was like, who's the lawyer? And I'm like, maybe Jeremy.
I'm not a lawyer, but
You're like the closest lawyer.
Usually if they're calling you for jury duty, they have to send you a letter beforehand. But if you didn't have a correct address for that or something like that, so you never got it, and
what they
that'd
said,
be the reason why you wouldn't have to actually go to it.
They said I was supposed to go to jury duty, and then I didn't go, and now I'm in trouble. They're like, we sent you a letter.
I just call them.
I already did call them.
During the week.
They're like, we sent you a letter, yeah. And they're like, you got to call me soon, or you're in trouble.
Well, maybe they'll call you back. I don't know.
Yeah. Well,
I've always gotten out of jury duty whenever I've had to do it. So.
By just calling them and saying something? I've never even gotten it. Maybe I have been getting it and I don't know about it.
I've gotten them twice. The first time I got one from Thurston County, but I had moved to King County.
Yeah.
And so I got out of it. And the second time it was for King County, but I had already moved to Thurston County, and so I got out of it. So.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm Kelsey.
Well,
yeah, it's weird.
I'm Jeremy's girlfriend.
But yeah, figure that out, and
Yeah.
then come hang out with us downtown.
All right. If I get if they lock me up though, somebody's gonna I'm gonna miss a day.
I'll help you out, Kenny.
Okay.
Don't worry. I'll bail you out.
I'm gonna get locked up. Okay. Thanks, Jeremy. Bye.
All right. All right. Bye.
Ugh. And it's a hot day today, really. That's the main thing. It's stressing me out. Why do they call me? Why are people threatening me, even if they're scammers? Nobody likes being scammed or lied to. They're attacking me. Well, I'm going to call them if I, figure out that it's a scam for sure, because I wouldn't want to, I'm going to call, the real people. Yeah, maybe I can call the Thurston County Sheriff's Office though, and ask them about the scams and stuff, though. It's probably not a bad idea. Maybe I'm going to do that on my own time, though. Definitely not going to call the actual office. But they should have some kind of, public number or something, because I did, look at the number. I'm 95% sure it's a scam. But any time, that's a prank call. I don't want to prank call anybody, but you can call somebody and attack them and just say, you're in trouble with the legal system. It's like, whoa, that's scary. I don't like that at all. All right, let's listen to some Mr. Ginsu message. Mr. Ginsu is a lawyer, maybe. I think he's asleep, though. We could try to call him. It's kind of late, though. 9:30. He goes to bed about 7 o'clock, I think. What?
A question for you.
Yeah?
Have you taken your Invocana lately?
Huh?
Just wondering. Hey, a question for you.
Uh-huh.
Have you taken your Invocana lately?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Just wondering.
What does that mean, Mr. Ginsu? Should we call him back?
Okay, so
I guess it won't hurt. I think he's gonna be. I think he's gonna be asleep, but we'll try. Cause it's Saturday. I mean, hopefully he won't answer if he's asleep. Imbakara. What?
Oh, it's going now.
Hey, Mr. Ginsu, are you awake?
Yep.
Past your bedtime.
Barely, I was on my way to bed, but freaking.
It's past your bedtime. I was gonna see. I think if you were asleep, you could just not answer.
Well, I'm in bed, but
Oh, yeah?
I'm still awake.
It's Saturday, so maybe you don't work on. You have the weekend.
No, I don't.
So you're up late, huh?
Yep.
What's Imbakara?
That stuff, if you take it, you can have your leg, your arm, or something chopped off and get money.
No, I want my leg. I'd rather. It's like invaluable to me.
Well, if you know anybody that took that stuff and had their arm or leg or wiener chopped off, well then they get money.
It's a drug that kills your limbs?
I don't know, but they said if you took it and you had your arm or leg or wiener chopped off, you get money.
I have not taken that stuff, and I'm that's scary.
Yeah.
Hey, I have a question for you. Today, somebody called me, and they said that they're the Thurston County Sheriff's Department.
Right.
And then they said that I didn't go to jury duty, and now that I have to report to the sheriff's office because I failed to go to jury duty. And
did you get your jury duty notice?
I did not, but I never tell anybody where I live. I've never told the.
Well, then go down to the place and tell them, hey, I didn't even get no notice.
Yeah.
Just prove it.
You think that they're?
And shut the fuck up.
You think that it's even real though?
Give me another date and I'll come. Otherwise, shut the fuck up. I didn't even know.
I think it might be some kind of scam though. You think it's even the actual court people?
Well, normally they don't necessarily call you.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense for them to call me. I think that they're like weird scammers.
Well, see, put it this way: if they can call you, they probably know your fucking address.
Well.
So they would have mailed something to you for jury duty.
I think no, my phone number is easier to find than my address is, and that's how they like.
Is that so?
Yeah, they don't know. They don't know. People don't know where I live. Yeah, but they know where my phone number is. Like pretty public.
Well, then I guess there's a possibility you missed jury duty because fucking you didn't know.
Yeah, but then they said that they're like, you got to go to the office now because you're gonna get a fine or something. Or they said we're gonna lock you up. That's what they told me. So I think it's a scam. I feel like it's a scam.
Yeah. Call the courthouse and ask them if you missed jury duty.
Oh yeah, but then they're gonna ask me where I live.
So?
Well, I don't want to tell them.
Call the courthouse and ask the court clerk, did I miss jury duty? It doesn't matter whether they know where you live or not. The court clerk's going to tell you, no, you didn't miss jury duty, and that's a scam. Or she's going to say, yeah, you missed fucking jury duty, and you better go fucking take care of it.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Okay, well, that's a good idea. Because I was thinking, because they called me, and I was thinking about calling them back on the show and being like, are you real? Are you real? But I don't know.
Why not?
Because, well, what if they're...
Except for
if they're real, they might get mad.
Do you have the fucking, what do you call that? Where you can see who you're calling or who's calling you?
Oh, no, everybody can see who's calling because it's the program, so
Caller ID. Caller ID.
Yeah, we have caller ID here, but...
And it didn't say that such and such...
Oh, no, I don't have that. I don't have that, the caller ID thing, no, but I can just see the number. It's just like the regular phone system.
Just a number.
So
then you got to go to the backwards fucking phone book and find out fucking...
Yeah.
Find the phone number in the phone book and see who it goes to.
If it's a scam, I'm going to call them on the show and start asking, like, or maybe, I don't know if they're going to...
Yeah, them be total assholes. Say, oh, I'm going to fucking come over and kick you in your fucking cunt,
yeah.
you fucking copper.
I'm not sure if I should start... If I should start a feud with scammers on the program or not.
Why not?
Yeah, well, because I don't know. It's going to lead me into real trouble.
Well, how can that happen?
I don't know. They're
come over there and protect you.
Yeah, they're going to come trying to find me, but either way, they're attacking me. Maybe it's a scammer, or maybe it's the actual jury system.
They called you on the show instead?
No, they called me on my they called me on my own number, and now I'm just thinking about it on the show.
And how did they get your number?
I don't know.
If they don't have your address.
Well, they don't have my address because nobody has my address, but they have my phone number. It's just on the internet. You can find it if you look hard enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me think. I know I used to have it whenever you texted me that I could go ahead and leave messages.
Yeah, well, don't call me on that number. This is the number that, yeah, but obviously.
Well, I used to have that number, but I dropped that phone and broke it.
Yeah, well, you don't need that number. I don't know what they're, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a scam, yeah, right, I think.
Yeah.
I'm like 90%, but it's just, it's scary to have anybody call you and just be like, we're the jury system. Like, oh, it's the law. Like, we're the law. Yeah.
And I don't know, tell them maybe one of these guys I used to do the show with is messing with me.
Yeah, I think that because they didn't sound super legit on the phone either. Like, but maybe that's like how it is. Maybe because they're not trying. Maybe they don't sound that legit when they're the actual like jury system.
Okay, what's you want to say the number that they gave you and the name of the person that you're supposed to contact?
Yeah, they told me to call back the sheriff's department at the number, and then they gave me this number to call.
The sheriff, huh?
Yeah, but then when I call the number, the message when nobody answers, it doesn't say like you have reached the Thurston County Sheriff's Department. It just says like it's like one of those generic like number messages, you know. So I'm pretty convinced that it's fake, but
yeah.
Yeah. They also,
but like I said,
they told me, yeah. They told me to go to the courthouse after they were closed.
Well, no wonder you missed jury duty. You went after they were closed.
Oh no, but they told me to go to the courthouse, but their courthouse, they're like, we'll go to the courthouse right now, and I was like, I can't go, I have things to do, and they're like, well, when can you do it? And I'm like, well, then maybe nighttime or something, and they're like, yeah, go at nighttime, but they're closed at nighttime.
Oh no, you have to go during the day when they're doing business.
Yeah, it's got to be. I think they're trying to scam me out of things I don't have. What do they even want from me?
Well, if you're supposed to do jury duty and it was a mistake, you can just tell them how to get hold of you for next time.
Yeah. It's like they would call me. If they could call me, why wouldn't they call me and tell me about jury duty instead of just sending me these messages? Like, who uses the mail anymore? I don't even use the mail.
There you go. No wonder you didn't get your jury duty notice. You didn't use the mail.
Yeah, I don't use the mail. I don't expect things in the mail.
Yeah, I get that. Believe me, but there's a good reason you might have missed jury duty if you don't even use the mail, because that's how they get hold of you.
Even if I did miss jury duty, I think they would be more understanding than the people who I talked to, because they seem
I got over here and got jury duty over there.
Uh-huh. And then you called them and told them that you...
Because I'm too far away. I'm over 100 miles away or something, so then I don't have to go.
Yeah, but I've never gotten jury duty.
Automatically don't have to go. You just send in your paperwork.
Yeah.
Because I'm too far away.
But they mailed it all the way to Oregon, even though that they can tell where the address is going to?
Yeah.
It's like, well, if you have an Oregon address, why would they think that you're around there?
I don't know. That's a good question, but they found me at my new address and mailed me maybe it was some bullshit that was coming from my old address to my new address.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I never tell anybody about that stuff when I move around. I just don't tell them, so maybe they were like...
Well, the post office figured it out pretty quick.
Oh, yeah, they could probably figure it out. I'm pretty sure it's a scam. I guess I'm going to call them on, what, Monday? You think that they're around on Sundays?
No, just call them on Monday. Call the court clerk on Monday, and she'll tell you yes or no.
Yeah.
She can look it right up.
Great. All right, well, do you want to go to sleep?
Well, that all depends.
Yeah?
I can't remember what the heck I was thinking about earlier. I gotta go to Bend, Oregon with my mom.
Uh-huh.
And then drive back.
What's in Bend?
I can't remember. A motorhome.
You're gonna get a new home?
Motorhome.
Are you live in it?
No, my mom's gonna travel around.
She's not gonna live right next to you anymore?
That's right.
Oh, wow. Travel the world.
She may or may not, but
travel the country.
She's traveling around.
Is it like your home now? Don't you live in a mobile home already?
No, well, no.
You live
I don't know what it looks like. I ain't even seen it.
You have like a double wide.
I don't know.
No, but what about the one you live in, though?
I couldn't tell you. I haven't seen it yet.
The one that you live in, could you like put it on a truck and drive away?
No.
All right.
Oh, the one I live in?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. The one I live in, you could hook up to a truck, throw wheels underneath it, and drive away.
Yeah, so it's like that? That's what your mom's going to get? Something like where you live already? Or it would be a pain? It's not like you live in an RV or what? I don't, or it's just it's like a double wide.
I don't know what I actually live in. I hate these things. They ain't even real. It ain't a real house.
Yeah. Is it a double wide?
It's the one with the really thin walls that you can hear through and fucking bullshit.
Yeah. You don't have insulation?
Well, there's insulation, but not much.
Oh yeah. Don't you know how to install stuff? Why don't you build yourself some false walls and put some more insulation in your home?
Oh fuck! What a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Then you'd have less room inside.
I guess like a foot.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I want to build my house with is foot by a foot.
Yeah, but you live in a big your home is just covered in garbage anyway, right?
3 by foot.
3 by foot.
4 by foot.
Yeah.
That's what I want to build my house with. Big lumber.
You think you could build a house?
I can build a house.
Yeah.
I've built lots of times. I used to be a contractor, construction guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Used to be fucking... Maybe I will again, you never know. I'm starting to be able to lift a lot more weight than I was, and my hip freaking doesn't hurt no more, per se.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
That you healed somehow.
Well, maybe I'm going to start running pretty soon. Son of a bitch, I threatened that earlier. In fact, if I ever get to, maybe I ever start running again.
You try running?
No, I haven't.
I don't know. I don't know if you should try.
What? I shouldn't?
I don't know. It could hurt. I mean, I don't want you to pull your, something in your hips again.
Well, maybe I should start jogging and then go to running.
Yeah, well, I mean, I thought jogging is running. You're going to full out sprint around for exercise? I don't think people do that. I thought you were talking about jogging in the first place.
I don't know what the fuck to do, but I want to freaking make it to where my hips don't fucking lock up no more.
Yeah, well, I don't know if...
and to where they're strong, because I can get strong again.
How about, like, swimming?
I'm starting to get stronger again. Swimming, yeah, I should start swimming maybe.
Yeah, I think
at least now I don't feel like my legs are going to fucking lock up and I'm going to drown.
I think swimming...
When it was bad, if I would have gone swimming, I would probably drown because fucking...
Oh, yeah, well, I guess you could drown. Well, swim when there's a lifeguard.
Pardon?
Go get a lifeguard, go to a pool, and then swim. Because don't just go in the lake, because then maybe your legs are going to lock up.
Right.
Yeah.
Definitely I need to freaking do something, though. But I feel so much better, but I don't feel like they're going to lock up. I don't feel like nothing's going to lock up.
Yeah, so. All right. Hey, I think you should go to sleep, too. We'll talk to you. You go to sleep.
So I should definitely tell the lifeguard, watch out for me.
Yeah.
I might down my ass if I'm really getting to lock my legs up from kicking too much.
I think they'll probably say that you shouldn't be swimming if you warn them about it.
Now they'll say, wear a life jacket.
Yeah, just get a floaty.
Yeah, something like that.
You can swim with the floaty for a while.
Just to make sure I don't freaking lock up and drown.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that running is hard on your body.
Maybe I'll be Michael Phelps Jr. or something.
Yeah,
I'm going to take my Phelps spot.
Get into swimming. Find out that you're... Yeah?
I used to swim like a fish.
Maybe you're somehow really amazing at swimming now, suddenly?
Pardon?
You're after your hips got fixed, now you're maybe have like gained some kind of super swimming ability miraculously.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably not though.
No, I'm just stubborn, and I used to be strong, and I can get strong again. My body still has muscle memory.
Yeah.
And I'm getting stronger all the time. Every day I go to work, I do more stuff.
That's good.
Get stronger. Yeah. And I still do them. I've done like 20. I can get up to 20 and then pick my body up from the standing position on them tables.
Yeah, like some kind of, you're doing some exercise, some weird exercise that doesn't have a name.
Yeah, whenever I used to could do like 3 to 5, now I can do 20 or 25.
That's a lot. You're working on it. You're gonna do it. All right. Okay. You want to go back to sleep?
All right.
All right. Go to. Okay. All right. Good night. Okay. Bye.
Good night. Good night, Kate.
Hey, Mr. Ginty is going to sleep. He's gonna exercise his way up to the thing. I'm pretty sure it's a scam. Definitely nothing to fret about. I'm like, oh man. Yeah. All right. Well, let's check out this message from the past. I was like, am I gonna bring up these weird scammers here? What if they're not scammers though? And I guess I'll have to tell the you viewers about it now. I got into some trouble, viewers. I'm a criminal now. All right, here we go. Let's. I queued up the message to the future, and now we're gonna go down there and we're gonna record it. I'll say, "Hey, future, it's us, the past. It's Saturday, and we're over here. Called Mr. Ginsu, And hopefully I'm not getting scammed. Okay, bye. Boy, it's hot. Been overheated, and it's only supposed to get even hotter. I heard next week is going to be in the hundreds or something, so it's just not a good feeling. I think they're like kicking me while I'm down. That's what I was doing. I was sitting there hot. I was sweating. I'm like, oh man, I'm hot. And then somebody calls me, and they're like, we're going to get you. And I'm like, no. Maybe if I was in a more sound of mind, I could have, fought them off on the phone more. These scammers. Is this a scam? I don't know. I never want to say that, though. You might as well play along for a while. Because what if it's, I guess it's like, that's like, I don't know. That's like Pascal, though, almost. But like that's like immediate Pascal. You know Pascal about like believing in religion because of, if you don't, like, why would you not? It's like, oh, well, if it's a scam and think it's a scam, and then you're like, that's not a good way to go about things, though. But I don't want to challenge them right there, but I'll challenge them later on, and then I'm going to decide if I'm going to call them back here on the program or to let them go. Be I'm going to pass them by and say, I'm going to just let you pass by, and I'm going to forget and forgive. Or call them, and that's never a good idea to start harassing people, make an enemy. That's the only thing I really would want to do to them. And once you feel wrong, it's not good to re-wrong. That's like the two wrongs don't make a right thing. But maybe I'm gonna try to I'm gonna take them down, because other people will be victimized too. And I feel a little bit victimized. And they're like, hey, I'm gonna get you. It's like, no, nobody wants to hear that, even if it's like pretty false seeming. All right, let's take a look at these messages from the past. Let's look at, I don't know, a week's worth. Today is Saturday, so we can go back to last Saturday. Here's Saturday, Friday, then Thursday, then Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday, and then Sunday. Here's Sunday, and then next is Saturday, and that's what we'll look at. $24.99. Hey, future, it's us, the past. Hey, past.
It's way in the past.
All right, what do you have to say to the future?
I don't know, man.
Say this thing about your family.
Just try not to tell me not to kill them people before she becomes single.
Okay, bye, future. It's us, the past. It's episode 2500. Yeah. All right, bye. Bye. Future, it's us, the past. Hey, past.
Hey, future. What's up? It's sunny and bright. I'm eating a blackberry. I hope you can find a blackberry in the future.
Ooh. Bye. Where do I even get one of those? How are you? How are your fingers? How are your bones? My bones are solid. Are your bones solid? Do they hurt? Not to rub it in. It's Tuesday. I have all fingers. It's good. Eyes. Things. Bye. Hey, future, it's us, the past. All right, what do you have to say?
Kenny. And he's way in the past.
Way. Yeah. What do you have to say?
He don't believe in ISIS.
Yep. All right. Okay. Bye. Bye, future. Bye. Past. Bird, you're awake today. Usually, on these messages, you're asleep.
Hello.
Bird saw somebody try to put a card into a receipt slot.
Yeah.
Bye. Bye. That's not where cards go. Yeah, how many fingers do you have? Slot. Remember, tomorrow's going to be the day when people turn in things, arts and crafts, to the Thurston County Fair. Oh, yeah, I did that. It's nighttime. I'm alive. I feel pretty good.
Go see
How do you feel?
Me and Freddie's arts
Thank
and crafts
you.
at the
Bye.
Thurston County Fair, mostly Fridays.
It's the past.
Hey, Pass.
It's Saturday, and we're over here called Mr. Ginsu. And hopefully I'm not getting scammed. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Oh, that was the one. That was the one. That was today. So now let's look at a year in the past too. It's over here. Looking at 2016. Remember 2016? I don't really remember it that much. What was it like back then?
I'm down here. Hello.
Oh yeah, we were looking at those other home movies from before. So we've been looking at home movies for years now. Well, at least a year, I guess. Uh-oh, uh-oh. I went too far.
Look, home movies.
Dave's trying to maneuver the boat because we're tucked in here.
Hi, 2017.
Maneuver. Hi.
It's us, 2016.
Hi, 2016.
Falls over politics, and so am I.
Oh, good.
But Hillary's official, so now we can go forward.
We're on overnight 11:30 2 a.m. on TCTV channel 22, 360-836-4384. Call in, leave a message.
Onward and upward.
See yourself on TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on by. You know you want to. State and capital. 360-836-4384.
Bye.
The bear. That's the bear that I fell in love with during info time.
Carl's in the
I
corner.
couldn't focus.
Carl's watching this boat footage.
This here is a very sophisticated ship to navigate. You've got to keep
down
your hands
here.
on the wheel at all times.
Hello.
Because of love?
I was late.
You just go ahead and leave the helm
I was
station.
late. So Penny calls about 10 different McDonald's. That's what he says, so I believe him.
608-836-4384. Call in message 11:30 2 a.m. on TV.
Yes, on TV. Watch us. 360-836-4384. But don't call because we might be dead.
You're dead. Oh. All right. That's all that stuff. That's the past. The messages, the phones. Let's look at some Mr. Catherine stuff. In Vietnam, that's what I want to do next. Even though the tips is Africa. What's it like in Vietnam, Mr. Catherine? What's it like in 2005? It's like this. How are you? Like this.
Go ahead. I have two of them. No, that's true. That's true. I didn't tell you that. That is what I'm saying. I tell you that. $3 là 50.000 rồi, tôi lấy vậy đi. They sell usually 15,000 but they charge $3 is not enough for $50,000. Some of the glue and the perfume and water to make them soft and sticky like this. And then you can see that's what she's doing.
She's putting it right on the stuff. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They must have some more powder like this here so it's dry up and it's not sticky together. That's what they're doing, you see?
Yeah.
It's a very large lake. There's fishing boats and all the
No, we're not allowed to have that.
coming down the side of this mountain. It's quite high and extremely windy.
Windy.
We're left. They get some very big trucks going up this very steep mountain, and they're slow and slowing down traffic.
Chickens. Yeah.
This is round boats made out of bamboo. They're used for squid fishing. The boat is peculiar to this particular area. When you look at it real close, it looks like bamboo overlapped and then a heavy resin of some type put onto it. You go over and take a look at one. You can see the inside of the boat. They're hauled out into the ocean and released there to do the fishing.
This one is used in the water. The tar is not good in the water, but this one is
I've seen this before.
Yeah.
And they're
So it's like a copy of the same Vietnam tape from the one that said Vietnam on it. Have we seen like all this stuff? And now it's twice?
We're at what they call China Beach. During the Vietnam War, evidently the Americans had bases near here.
Maybe this is like the beginning of that other
beach. These are two veterans. One was a doctor, the fellow on the right, Bob. Paul, I'm not sure what branch of the service he was in. It's beautiful. White beach. The soldiers would come and rest for a day or two, and go back to their units on. We're at a marble carving factory. You can see the work.
Wow.
They put out.
That's pretty amazing. Have I seen this? I'm like,
there's
not
the
sure
Statue of
reality
Liberty.
Anymore.
Lions, dolphins, elephants, dragons, whatever you want, they've got. And there's a fountain with a ball rolling on it.
Lions, tigers, and dolphins. They have
that ball's really doing a number on the top of that little fountain.
Angels.
Absolutely fabulous, the carvings that are here.
Made out of marble.
Very beautiful work. Intricate carving. The detail is unbelievable.
Wow.
Over there is another one in a different color. Look at this vase carved out of marble. My yard, but Catherine wouldn't let me.
No, Catherine. That's why you're Mr. Catherine.
This stores and factory just go on forever. Inside the temple,
Inside the temple.
So everybody, you see that is the statue of the Lord here, of the general here. His name is Wan Gong, and he got a red face. And for Chinese people, you will have good business and you will be rich. And on your left over there, that is the statue of the Holy Lady, the sea goddess. So people said, the Chinese people, all the way they came to Vietnam, they say all the way they came here by boat. And they worship the Holy Lady, the sea goddess, to be safe, to have a safe trip. And when they come here, they have a safe trip, and they have good life here, they also worship them.
This is out in the garden behind the temple. One is across the, Japanese is across the river. And
dạ đúng rồi, hôm nay em xin tụi em chụp lần rồi, chụp Nam này bố tụi em.
The Japanese Olympic team.
Lâu vậy. Cho xe tới đường được đấy. What is happening in Vietnam?
sure make a fortune in chainsaws around here. Not sure what they're building here, but whatever it is, it's all by hand.
Building a building.
It's hard telling whether they're bringing it, taking it down, or trying to put it up. At the beginning of the monument, my son, and this is the one Jeeps we
Your son?
rode up to.
Mr. Catherine Jr.?
Monument.
Or just Catherine Jr., I guess.
Now we got to walk about 300 meters or 1,000 feet. Our first look at my son.
Oh, what are you saying? He's saying something Vietnamese.
Supposedly the holy place of the tribe that lives around here. There's 54 ethnic groups.
It's Saturday.
And this particular area belongs to one of them.
No, Friday. Friday.
They leave a display isolated for many centuries.
Saturday, actually. All right. Well, Mr. Catherine, I think that's about enough today. We only have a few minutes left on the program. What did we do today? We talked to Jeremy and talked to Mr. Ginsu a bit. Oh, Dan Dobler is trying to call us actually right now, but I guess we can call him Dan Dobler. He's leaving messages like right now. We better call him. Let's call Dan Dobler before the show's over. Call him right now. See how he's doing under what his message said. I got engrossed in Vietnam and Mr. Catherine. I probably messaged it. I think it said something like, "Hey Dan," or "Hey Dr. Kenny, it's Dan. You call me back. Okay, bye." The voicemail box belonging to Dan Dobler. His phone can no longer accept any messages this time. Leave a callback number, press 5. Or please try call again later. Bye.
call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 36055.
Oh, it was different. Dan, did you change your thing? Oh, maybe it was going to be a message. Maybe he actually just cleared his messages out so that he couldn't have left one this time. It's possible.
Hi, Janine. This is Dan. It's hot. It's hot tonight.
Yeah, it is.
I'm hot, and I'm using my computer and listen to music, but it's hot.
It's too hot.
You know, back.
I wish it wasn't so hot, really. Too hot for me. Dan, you didn't answer. We called you. I think somebody might have deleted your voicemails, though, so we could have left one if we had something to leave. But what I was going to say, just say, Dan, we're calling you. I can do this, like, a false voicemail thing, and it's like, Dan, do you listen to your messages? 'Cause somebody maybe did. But those messages are old now because I don't know, this voicemail box has been full for so long that we haven't been able to leave any of those messages. So I think that any message that you received from us would be from probably years ago. I don't know. I have that one message in my mind so much that I can't imagine it being anything else. I was kind of thrown off when it was something else, actually. So I have a feeling that I think if we left it, it would have gone all the way to the other thing. Maybe Dan got a new thing. Lots of stuff. Who knows what your voicemail box sounds like? I don't remember anymore. What did mine sound like? Come here, thump it. Oh, look out, viewers. Be careful. Take care of yourselves. Thanks for watching. Saturday. We're on TCTV channel 22 every night. Three 360-836-4304. Call me a message. You get on TV. YDHWM, 109 State Avenue, number 3, yeah. Graham, it's a good song, thank you. TCTV, La Bebe, Jordy Fabulous, Graham, Stepla.com, John Mupster, Thurston County, Washington State, USA, thank you. Viewers, that's you're watching, thank you. Hell yeah, dog. Bye.